get ready with me. Today I'm going to LA and I want to talk a little bit because I'm a little pissed. Okay, I'm gonna use this first. I'm going to LA for like 6 days, I believe, and I'm going for this influencer party, but I'm gonna do a lot more shit there than that. And I'm gonna like bring you guys along with me, especially on my Snap. But what I want to talk about is not related to LA at all. It's actually related to my family, because I'm actually really fucking upset now. Because of everything that's happened online, people decided to really dig into my life, and some of you guys found out about my dad. I don't really care because it's been on the internet since it happened and all of that, but it somehow got to both my brothers. They go to Miami, okay? My dad's stuff got on Yik Yak, and they decided to stop talking to me fully, including my mom, which that hurts a little bit, but I mean, I can live without my family. I'm doing it now, so I don't really know. So what's making me mad is there was this family ski trip we go on every year. It's at the end of December. In the beginning, I did not want to fucking go. I told my mom, like, no, like, I don't want to go, because she planned it in like the middle of November, and that's kind of when they all stopped talking to me. So I was like, why the fuck would I want to come? But yesterday, she calls me, okay, and she's asking me like, can you come, like, reiterating it, like, she wants me to be there, okay? I'm like, you know what, fine, Mom, I will go. And 1 hour later, my mom texts me saying, I canceled your ticket, you're not coming. What the fuck? And her reasoning was because my brothers did not want me there. Fuck you guys. Armand Lucas, fuck you if you're watching this. Using this concealer. But that's not it. That's not where it ends. My older brother, Armand, his friends, they all decided that they would message him because they found out me and my mom talked and that I was gonna go. They messaged him and they told him, we're not going if she's there. We would rather do plans without you. What the fuck are you guys on, you little fuck asses? Because what the fuck do you mean? This is a family trip. You were invited out of your luck, you little shits. Who the fuck do you think you are, saying his own sister, my mom's daughter, because she's coming, you guys want to do another plan and exclude my brother? Like, that is some fuck shit. So that's another reason why my mom decided to uninvite me, choosing my brother's friends over me. Great. This is by Emco. I found it because I'm not squeezing out. Wow, that's like cool. I'm not squeezing out that little last bottle anymore. I feel fucking, I feel, I don't know how I feel. But I could give less of a fuck. I just need to know, what the fuck did I do? Because my dad's stuff getting online, is that my fault? No, I never told anyone, not even his name. Like, so that's where I'm fucking confused. Why they had me cut off since they found out about that. And then my mom, out of the blue, she calls me to make sure I'm still going. And then you want to do that shit, so this shit has me fucked up, alright? I'm going on my own ski trip. You guys are gonna I'm gonna make a bunch of fun videos for you guys, and we're gonna have our own fucking fun, because I have myself. Okay, I'm gonna do my nose contour. I use this in the darkest shade. I don't mean to just drop family lore like that, and I don't do that shit often, but it fucking sucks, because how am I closer with my dad right now than I am with the people in fucking America, bro? His ass is all the way in South Africa. He is making an effort to actually he's like checking up on me, making sure I'm okay, and he's my dad. He hasn't really been a part of my life, like, at all, until, like, maybe a year ago. He reached out, and we've, like, been communicating, but How the fuck does that work? Like, bitch? I mean, I grew up with my dad, okay, in Dubai. We all, like, were in a house, la la la. When we moved to America, then it's, like, when it got really fucking, like, rough. I don't really want to go into that. But he's in South Africa, and he is genuinely being more sincere than these people. Make it make fucking sense, bro. We're done talking about that shit. I'm done. I had to get that off my chest. Just let me know. Let me know. I don't even know. Oh, tell me places I can go skiing, because I've never really planned my own ski trip. So this is my bronzer. And this is my blush. It's by I'm gonna use this powder on my face and so on. Okay. This is the powder, and I'll wipe it away once it's fully dry. The base is good. Now I just need to do lip liner and mascara. This is my mascara. I'm gonna use this lip liner I found because Kika has my one. But for those of you asking, where's my family? Don't ask me. Do not ask me. Also, one more thing, I'm not gonna make any get ready with me in LA because every time I make get ready with me in a different state other than like Virginia or here with like a common background, it doesn't do well. But this is the makeup done, and it turned out really cute. Yeah. I love you guys, and I'll see you in LA. Bye.
Get ready with me for the second half of my day. I just got back to my house from school, and now I'm getting ready to go to a meeting, practice, and get some dinner. I really am in need of a new makeup brush. It's literally taped together. This past week was a very full week, so I figured I'd tell you a little about that. Sort of off topic, but I'm planning a little random beach trip with my best friend from college. We're gonna go soon, so the beaches are still pretty hot. We're wanting a more chill vibe with sweat sets and maybe like some linen pants and a cute top. So if you have any outfit inspo or ideas, put them in the comments because I'm currently trying to order so much from Amazon. Or if you know any stores or brands that have a good beachy, comfy vibe style, I would love to check them out. That was such a random side note, but now I want to tell you what I did last week. My sister lives in Lubbock, which is about 5 hours from Dallas, so we never really get to see each other. We grew up being super close and we did everything together, so it's hard not seeing her all the time. She goes to Texas Tech and it was their homecoming weekend. They had a parade and then they had a concert where Flatline Cavalry performed, and that's one of me and Bryant's favorite bands, so that was fun. And then we went to the game, of course. My school doesn't have football or anything like that, so it's always fun to go to a college game with her. I had to leave my sister's house really early on Sunday morning because I decided to go to the Megan Maroney concert very last minute. So I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to get ready for that. I knew it was going to be worth the drive. She was amazing and I had so much fun with the girls. I haven't gotten much sleep though, so I'm exhausted this week. I have to do my eyeliner off camera because I cannot do my eyeliner while talking. This is a skill I'm going to get one of these days. But like, if I try, I can't do it, so hold on. I feel like I can do this eyeliner on camera maybe. Y'all all love the last Get Ready With Me where I used the copper, so I've been continuing to use it. I have a meeting that I need to leave for in like 5 minutes, so I need to hurry up. But besides going to Texas Tech and Megan Maroney last week, I had a lot of tests and quizzes in school. I've always been really into my studies, but I've recently been trying to be even more on top of them because PT school applications are coming up. I still have about a year, but it goes by fast. You also need to make sure that your weighted GPA is high enough to get into PT school, so I'm like locking in on my schoolwork. And then I'll do my lipstick later. All right, I really need to leave my house, so thanks for getting ready with me and love you all so much. Get ready with me for a Cowboys watch party. Today we are performing at a watch party for the Cowboys. This is when the Cowboys play away and we host a watch party at the stadium. It's a super fun and easy day. We're typically there for around 2 to 3 hours. Our performance on a watch party day is 2 minutes. We only do Baby I'm a Star on these days. I'm trying this new Charlotte Tilbury concealer. It's called Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer, and I love it so far. Watch parties are one of my favorite type of performances because the atmosphere is always so hype and fun. It's just a good little outing and it's free. I've actually never been to a watch party, I've only danced in them. So once we're done, I might go hang out outside with Brian and watch the rest of the game. Another new product I'm going to be trying is the Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. I'm so excited for after the watch party because I'm going to go to HomeGoods or Target because I am in love with these Icon glass cups. Brian's in town from Friday to Monday. He took off work Monday so he could spend more time with me. I've been wanting to talk about this on my TikTok, but long distance relationships can be super challenging. We've been doing long distance for about 1.5 years now, and let me tell you, I've learned so much in it. Me and Bryant have a super healthy relationship and we rarely argue, but it can be really challenging emotionally. I lived in Houston, it was so nice because if I had a bad day at school or dance or just wanted to go see him, he was 10 minutes down the road. Having a boyfriend is like having a built-in best friend. When your best friend is 5 hours away, it's not always that fun. I think we have cracked the code to long distance. I think what helped the most is we have found a spot in our day where we have about 30 minutes of undivided attention. We're not on pause, we don't have anything else to do, and we'll just FaceTime, talk about our days. And Bryant just got home, he went and got me coffee this morning, so sweet. Come say hi to the vlog.
Hi.
I'm going to be trying the Airbrush Flawless Finish Smoothing Micro Powder. Wait, I love this. I haven't really talked about this on my TikTok yet, but I am a huge Dancing with the Stars fan. I need to know in the comments who you are rooting for. I have followed Alex Earl since before I can remember and have been a huge Alex Earl fan. I fell in love with her content in the beginning of high school because that is when I started getting acne, and she is so real and so genuine. I remember thinking to myself that she was like the prettiest girl in the world, but she always posted about her acne and it made me feel like it was completely normal and made me feel more confident. So I think I've just always appreciated how real she is with her following. I'm also a dance teacher, so watching them learn and grow gives me like dance teacher emotions. When I started watching Dancing with the Stars this season, I knew who Whitney was, but I didn't really know much about her. So last week I binged The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It's so entertaining. I remember seeing them all over my TikTok, but I just didn't know they had a show. Once I finished season 2, I was like, no! And then I looked up when a season 3 was coming and it said November, and I was like, this is perfect timing. I started watching it. Perfect timing because now I don't have to wait that long for it to come out. I would love to know how much of their arguments and all of that is real. As we all know, reality TV can be very scripted, but in this case, I'm not too sure. You know me, eyeliner is off camera, so I'll be right back. Trying the Charlotte Tilbury mascara. Even though I'm wearing false lashes for the performance, I always do a base of mascara under. I'm trying the new Pillow Talk Fair lip liner. Usually I use regular Pillow Talk, and Pillow Talk Fair is just a little bit lighter. Then usually I use the Red Carpet Pink lipstick, but today I'm using the Pillow Talk Fair lipstick. I really like this color. I'm still going to be using my typical Kim KW in the center. Setting spray to lock it all in, and then I'm ready to go. I'm gonna just touch up my hair when I get there, but thanks for getting ready with me. Love y'all so much.
Story time about how my ex-boyfriend broke into my house and tried to kill both of us.
So we were gonna go sneak out of the house because I was gonna go meet a guy, and the guy was with her guy friend,
I've known this guy friend my entire life.
and her boyfriend knew that.
Yeah. So we were getting ready and he kept calling my phone trying to come over and we were trying to go hang out.
We had music blasting, and he broke into the house and then busted into her room and then started yelling at us.
Like yelling at us.
And he had a bottle of juice in his hand. Like a full bottle of juice in his hand.
Might I add, he broke in through my brother's window. So then he went into my brother's room. Like my brother's not home. He went to my brother's room and we was just sitting in there for a while. We were about to leave, like we were supposed to be leaving. And he was just sitting in my brother's room.
Oh, basically we were gonna leave him there because we already had plans and we were supposed to be out of the house by now. Literally had to meet people and they were just sitting there while we were dealing with him.
We were about to go out my window and then he came in the room and started drinking a bunch of juice in front of us.
It was a big bottle and he downed it all. Right in front of us.
Right in front of us.
And we kept telling him to go home too because he lived like right next to her house. So we ended up not meeting these people and we just stayed in our bed while He was sitting in her bed.
So then we were gonna go in my brother's room because we were like done with him. Like he was acting like crazy, like he was getting crazy. So we're gonna go in my brother's room because I don't have a lock on my door, but my brother does and he doesn't know. So then he grabbed me by the throat and threw me on the bed. So then I was scared, so I went to the corner. But then he was so freaking not in the right state of mind. He started hitting Caitlin and was like, kept calling her my name.
So he just kept hitting us and yelling at us, and then eventually he went into the bathroom and threw up everywhere. Like
Literally everywhere. So basically at this point he had poisoned me.
if you know, you know.
He came in my room and laid on my bed and would not move or get up or go home at all. And my parents were on their way home. So at that point, I told him to leave. Like, fine. I was like, actually, you need to go home. And then he smacked me across the face.
Yeah. So she went to bed, and I went to her brother's room because no one else was in there. And then her mom walked into her room and then thought that the person laying next to her was me, but it was actually
Because I covered up with a blanket.
So yeah.
So then my brother came home. He's a real one. So he helped us drag him outside.
Then he ended up going home, and then he acted like nothing happened after that day.
And that he wasn't in the wrong for nothing.
Yeah. Might we add, he was older than us. So yeah, basically that's our story time on what happened.
This is our story time about why we're never going to speak to him again.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Story time on how I was talking to two brothers without knowing they were brothers and got caught up. Okay, so both of these boys added me on Snap. They both didn't have last names on there, so I wouldn't have suspected that they were brothers in the first place. Automatically off the bat, one had their location on for me and the other one didn't. And they also didn't really look alike, so I don't know. I just never would have suspected that they were brothers. So the one that had their location on for me was trying to hang out with me, and I was like, you know what? Who cares? Because at this point I've been talking to both of them for like a month. The one that wasn't trying to hang out with me, we were like kind of serious, but there were days like we didn't really talk, but we were still considered in a talking stage. So okay, I need to make this more simpler. The one that's trying to get me to hang out and has a location on for me is Tree, and the one that doesn't really talk to me but we're still in a talking stage is Pumpkin. So Tree and Pumpkin both told me that they each had a brother. So they had divorced parents though, so Tree would stay with his mom and Pumpkin would stay with his dad. So Tree invited me to his house, and mind you, this was the mom's house. So I was like, okay, yeah. So I got ready and then I went over to his house, and when I got to their house, she's like, oh, you're gonna meet my brother too? And I was like, okay, yeah, I'd love to meet your brother. So his mom was out in the kitchen and I met her. So we went out into the living room, and then he's like, okay, wait, I'm gonna go get my brother real quick. So I was like, okay. Couch was facing away from like the hall, so like where he'd come out from. I was low-key sitting there like so awkward, but finally they came back. They came around the couch and in front of me, and then Tree was like, okay, meet Caitlin. As soon as I seen Pumpkin, my heart dropped. I was like, there's absolutely no way. I just stood there frozen. I literally did not know what to say. My face the entire time was like, I didn't even say hi or anything. I was just like, oh my god, that's your brother. His brother was staring at me like, oh my gosh, it was so Tree noticed it and he looked at us and was like, what's wrong? And then Pumpkin literally straight up says, I'm talking to her too. Yeah. And Tree was just sitting there. I was like, what do you mean you're talking to her? So I didn't know what to say, so I was just like, I low-key did not know you guys were brothers. I'm so sorry. Then I told him, okay, I gotta go, like, this is weird. And then as soon as I left, I blocked both of them and never talked to them again. So I couldn't tell you what happened after that, but basically that's your sign to be loyal. Make sure you know kind of like who people's siblings are before you start talking to them. That was the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me my entire life, and that checked me real quick, so not like that anymore, guys, I swear. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye.
So I got stood up on a date for the first time. I don't think there's anything more disrespectful than you going on a date with someone and them leaving in the middle of it. I didn't even meet this guy online, because you could argue like when you meet someone online they can look different in person. That can be a reason for someone to, I guess, be uninterested in you, but that didn't happen. This was someone that I met in real life at a bar. I got my girls to this bar, there's this guy there, and he asked me out on a date. Says that he can come pick me up the day after, blah blah blah. We could go for a long walk in the park. And I know what everybody's gonna think, like a walk in the park, but I like those dates. I feel like you can connect to the person more, or maybe it's just because he was one of the hottest guys I've ever seen. So yeah, I went. I thought it was going really well. Like, we talked about our lives. After an hour or so of walking, he says that he needs to go to the restroom, and I do too. So he drove to the nearest store so we could pee, which was a Best Buy. So I go to the bathroom, he did too. I come back and I wait. Like, I waited a very long time. After about 15 minutes of me waiting, I text him being like, okay, are are you okay? Are you gonna come out? And the message didn't go through, but I gave him the benefit of doubt because I thought maybe there's no service in the bathroom. And I get tired of waiting and I go and I check to see if his car is still in the parking lot. And when I saw that his car wasn't there, like, I couldn't believe it. Like, this had never happened to me before. I even went back inside and I asked the person at the front if they had seen a guy walk out. And they said that they saw a man running in a hurry a bit ago. So this jerk left me stranded at a Best Buy 20 minutes away from my house. So I Uber home and I'm obviously pissed. He clearly has me blocked. That's why the message didn't go through. He didn't even have the balls to tell me to my face, like, look, I'm not really feeling this. Let's end the date. That's fine. I respect that. But like, doing what you did, blocking me like that, leaving me there, I decided I was gonna find all of his family members on social media. I was gonna tell them all what he did, like what a crappy son you have. I quickly find his sister and I DM her and tell her everything that happened. Oh, I also forgot to say that I had left some of my things in his car. So I told his sister, like, I even left some of my things in his car, like I need to get them back. And she was the sweetest person ever. She was so apologetic. She even offered to pay me for the Uber. But yeah, it was quite embarrassing actually.
তোমার ইন্টারভিউ কি শেষ হয়েছে?
হ্যাঁ, আমি পুকুর ঘাটে।
এই সপ্তাহের মধ্যেই তোকে ছেলেপক্ষ দেখতে আসবে। সো আমার মনে হয় এখন
তোমার ইন্টারভিউ কেমন হলো বলো?
ইন্টারভিউ তো ভালোই হয়েছে।
তোমার সাথে থাকলে মনে হয় পৃথিবীতে দুঃখ বলে কিচ্ছু নেই।
একটা সুন্দর মেয়ে পছন্দ করছি তোর জন্য। মেয়েটার নাম আছে
মারেনু।
জি বাবা।
আগামী পরশু সকালে
ছেলে তো এমনি বিগড়ায় আছে। তোমার কথা শুনি না আরো বিগড়া।
অভাবে পড়লে ভালোবাসা ফুরোতে সময় লাগে না, একটু সময় নেয় না।
আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি জুহি। আমি তোমাকে ছাড়া থাকতে পারবো না।
আমার এই যে একটা পুরান শাড়ি ধোয়া আছে শাড়িটা।
তোর জন্য এই বাড়ির দরজা চিরদিনের জন্য বন্ধ হয়ে গেল। এই বাড়ির প্রগতি হবে না।
ধরো বিশাল বড় একটা জলোচ্ছ্বাস আসছে।
হ্যাঁ মহারানী, এত জরুরি তলব?
কি ভাবছো তুমি? আমি তো এত ভাবছি না। আমি দুটো টিউশনি নিয়েছি। তোমার মা তোমাকে এত কথা শোনা
আন্টি আমাকে বলো ফ্রেশ হতে।
বলে
হ্যালো মুভিজ, তোমাকে পেশায় ধরতে চাই।
মন্তর ভাই এমনি তো সিগনাস একটা মানুষ, আপনাদের থাকতে কোনো সমস্যা হবে না।
আঙ্কেল আসেনি, আন্টি আসেনি, এত অসামাজিক কেন?
তো কটা বয়ফ্রেন্ড আসবে?
মাত্র পৌঁছালাম মা, কোনো প্রবলেম হয় না।
এই যে নায়িকা রোকসানা বেগম, তোমার কদ্দূর সাক্ষ্যটা হয়েছে? দরজাটা কেউ খুলবে নাকি এইটাও আমারই খুলতে হবে?
তুই আসছিস কেন এখানে? নির্লজ্জের মতো আমার বিয়ে খেতে চলে আসছিস তুই? লজ্জা করে না তোর?
এসব আপনি একটু পাল্টা মা, একটু সোশ্যাল হ, ঠিক আছে?
এটা মনে হয় বড় হয়ে যায়, আপনি ছোটটা খান। হ্যাঁ, ছোটটা ট্রাই করেন। এটা
আজীব বিষয়, তুই আমার কার্ড দিলি, আসার জন্য রিকোয়েস্ট করলি, তো আমি আসবো না তো কি আসবে?
ওই
মশা প্রচুর ঘুম।
টাকা
কাঁচা মরিচে ভিটামিন সি থাকে, লম্বা হতে সাহায্য করে।
এখানে কেন আসছিস? মশা কামড় খেতে? নিজের বাসা বাড়ি ছিল না, সেখানে ঘুমানো।
আমি আইজান। আচ্ছা, তোর নাম শুনেছি। জি,